Hey Gigi, hey Angie, hey Sandra, hey, how y'all doing? Hey Wanda, how y'all doing? Happy Thursday. How y'all doing today? I know y'all doing good. Y'all blessed, huh? Cause I see y'all. I'm blessed too, and I live favor. hmm Today, we're gonna be talking about procrastinating. Since I'm always procrastinating, I'm about to break out of that. Cause being a procrastinator is somebody who don't take care of their business when they should. hmm I'm just saying, I gotta break out. I gotta practice what I preach. You won't be around here telling other people how to live their life and giving people advice and all that. And you need to get that same advice to yourself. I'm just saying. Yeah, I was on Instagram early, right? And I was talking to them and I told them they was in timeout. So they was like, someone was like, what we did. And they was like, you can't make the good suffer for the bad. No, because when I ask them to do certain things, they don't do it. Some of y'all act like that too. Some of y'all be acting like that too. Some of y'all don't listen. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what can be the problem every day. I come on live. I gotta ask people to share the live. Now on Facebook, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Only 2 people shared the live on Facebook. And I'm about to put y'all in timeout too. So I'm gonna show y'all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's the problem. Dina, Ruth, I don't know what's the problem. The problem is I shouldn't have to come on here every day and ask y'all to share the live. Oh my God. So listen, y'all. Listen, Linda. Listen. So I'm talking to the people on YouTube right now. TikTok, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing on Facebook? But I mean, I'm talking to people on YouTube right now. So y'all on YouTube, let me tell y'all something. I have about 100 videos, and a lot of y'all didn't see a lot of my videos on YouTube. But I'm monetized. I did everything. I filled out the tax form. I did everything on YouTube. Thank you on TikTok. Everything I was supposed to do. And I haven't got paid yet. And the reason why I haven't got paid yet is because I didn't meet the threshold yet, which is $100 to get the rest of my money. And let me tell y'all why I haven't got there yet. It's because when y'all watch the video, y'all skip the commercials. Y'all don't watch the commercials. And then y'all not watching the whole video. Y'all can't tell me I don't be interested. So why y'all not watching the whole video? But y'all, my regular people that be on YouTube every day, they on here now. So I'm not talking about them because they watch the whole thing on here now. You're supposed to interact, you're supposed to like and subscribe. Come on, y'all got to step y'all game up. I'm working, people. I'm on here to make a difference in somebody else's life, and I just need y'all help with interacting with me on YouTube. They interact with me on TikTok. They interact with me on Facebook, but they think they slick on Facebook because all them people be on my live. I be reading the comments and all that. And you mean to tell me only 2 people out of all y'all that be on Facebook, only 2 of y'all gonna share the live? I'm a pause. I don't believe y'all treat me like that. I be posting stuff on TikTok and other people be posting stuff and they get thousands and likes and views and all that. I don't know what's going on. What is going on? Somebody really, really hating on me like that? I be putting in work and I can't even get no love. Wow. That's why y'all ain't getting no love from my own anyway. If I ain't getting no love, y'all ain't getting no love either. Hey, Nikki Queen. Hey, Cheryl. Dina. Y'all, if I ain't getting no love, y'all ain't getting no love. Because my purpose for coming on every day, I could be out in the street. And I love to go, like, from store to store, shopping at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross. I love to go to all them stores. But I make it my business to come out the stores at 5 o'clock to make it home, because I know it take me, if I'm in New Orleans, it take me an hour and something to get home. And that's the thanks y'all give me. Every day I come on here, I have to say, press the like button. We got 13 people in here and 9 likes. When you come on here, all you have to do is just press the like button. I shouldn't have to be, oh, hey, sister girl. I shouldn't have to say the same thing over and over. It sounds like a broken record. Shut a lie, shut a lie, shut a lie. Shut a lie. Why we got to have this conversation every day? Huh, Queen? Why we got to have this every day? I know I'm not talking Baltimore in the building, Maryland in the building. So I got people around the world that really, really love me, that really, really listen to me, and that they don't only just listen to me, they do what I ask them to do. These are my faithful people that's on YouTube. I don't know why y'all treat me like that. That's not right. It's not right the way y'all treat me. I'm just saying, I be looking at all these people, and y'all think I can't see? No, they show me all the people that shed a lie. What is the problem? I thought y'all had love for your girl. Love is an action word, and the action is just shed a lie. That's showing me that you got love for me. Man, y'all weird. Some of y'all gotta stop. Y'all really gotta stop. So yeah, when I was talking about them on IG, good evening. Hey, brother. Black, we got to do another comedy show. Because we ain't did a comedy show in quite some time. We still got it. For a lot of y'all who don't know, and this y'all first time, can y'all like and subscribe? And let me tell y'all something. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a comedian. I'm a mother. And I'm a phenomenal woman. That part right there. So today, the topic we talking about procrastinating. Hey, cousin Monique. We talking about procrastinating. And a lot of us women procrastinate. A lot of us know we need a half a tank of gas or a full tank of gas, and we want to put $10, $15. Why not just put the gas tank on half, knowing you're going to be gone all day? I'm just saying, why we like that? Can anybody other than me tell me why we have to be procrastinators? We shouldn't be procrastinating. If God provide our each and every need, why we just have to go to the mall and go buy stuff and pay to put the bills on the back burner? Why we just can't knock all the bills out the way? Yeah, shut a lie. Carl, tell him, knock all the bills out the way, and then whatever's left, then you could go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Dillard's and all them stores. But no, we want to put the bills on the back burner and pay the late fees and all that kind of stuff there and be a procrastinator. Starting with me, I'm breaking out of being a procrastinator. Today, the lights was off. I was in the bed sleeping, and I was sleeping good. I woke up at 8 o'clock. I said it's too early. I went back to sleep. All of a sudden, I got hot. And when I got hot, I was trying to figure out whether or not it's hot flashes. So I used the remote to put the TV on, and the TV ain't won't come on. So then I looked up, and the fan wasn't moving. And I said, I know you lying. Now, mind y'all, I paid the bill April 2nd. I paid it when I was supposed to pay it. But why Clico never took the money? Hey, nephew, Alex, that's my nephew, y'all. Why Clico never took them? See, y'all, that's the trick of the enemy. They let the money sit. And if you're a shopaholic and you like buying stuff, because the more you go to the mall and you go and you see stuff, the more you want. You got clothes and shoes and all that brand new that you ain't even wear, but you still want some more stuff, which make no sense at all because we ain't wear the stuff that we have already. So when I went to the bank a couple of days ago, I asked them what was my balance. And they told me, and I said, well, why that money still there? I said, so Glico ain't never took their money yet? And then, so in my mind, I'm thinking, well, damn, I got a little extra money, but I made them check and they said, no, they ain't take it yet. So today, on this day, they turned the lights out. So I called them on the phone and I asked them, why is my lights out? They say they never got the money. And they say you need to pay a $25 fee for return, not getting the money. And they say you got to pay another deposit. They went to adding up so much of stuff, it came up to $800. And I said, the devil is a lie. And I said, $800. So me with my hostile self, I'm yelling and hollering and all that kind of stuff there. And I heard the little verse from Job. He said, calm down. Be calm, be calm, be calm. So I had to calm my little self down. And I apologized to the young lady that was on the phone. I said, baby, I'm sorry. I said, but I'm in a wheelchair and it's hot in here. Like that. And she said, no, I understand. I said, I don't mean to holler at you. I said, I'm sorry. She said, well, you can't pay with your check no more. You can't pay with your card no more. You have to get a money or a cashier's check. That's the only way they're going to take it. So, okay. I jumped up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, brushed my hair, put my little dress on, and out the door I went. So I went to the bank. The bank gave me a statement saying that the money been there, it's been sitting there. The bank thought it was a little glitch on their end because they had something going on with the bank. So they was willing to take accountability because they thought it was them. So when they looked in the system, they realized that Clico never tried to get the money. So now we got a problem. So I went to Clico. And when I went to Clico, I said, my light bill is $800. And I said, I paid it. And the lady said, you did pay it, but one number was off. Now, how can one number be off when I didn't pay my bill that way before? So to God be the glory. The lady said, I'm going to waive all the other fees. Come on, somebody. When God be for you, who could be against you? She said, I'm going to waive all the other fees. She was very, very nice. And she said, just pay what we didn't get. She said, but it was one number missing. Clock that T. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I'm just saying. But let me say this, y'all. When you transform in your life, when you coming from being the way that you used to be into the way that I am now, he said no weapon formed against us shall prosper. He said they're not going to prosper, but that don't mean that the weapon wasn't going to form against us. So before I got there, I was praying and I was talking to Jehovah. I said, Lord, give me favor because guess what? I don't want to pay no $800 light bill. And I feel like it's not right. How can y'all? I'm single. I live by myself. Ain't that much lights in the world. I ain't using that. Everything is electric. They charging you for gas. All that's on your light bill. They charging for trash. They charging for all kind of stuff, but what you should be charged for. So I was talking to God, and I said, Lord, I like to go to the store. I like to go shopping and find a little stuff at TJ Maxx and Marshalls and all them stuff. I don't want to get nobody no $800. And God made a way. And I didn't have to give nobody no $800. But a lot of us, instead of us taking care of our business in a manner we should, we want to put most important things on the back burner when we shouldn't do that. So from now on, I'm gonna stop being a procrastinator because I know I need light, water. I need all them things is you that you got it. That's necessity. That's things that you gotta have. So why should I not take care of my business the way in a manner that I should when I'm able to? If I'm able to pay my bill, that's what I need to do. See what I'm saying? They got all kind of funding out there where they can help you with your bills and all that kind of stuff there. But at the end of the day, if I can't pay my bill, I'm going to pay my bill. And I said that to say a lot of us, we are procrastinators. I'm not just by myself. Some of y'all procrastinators too. Some of y'all last minute people and disconnect notice people too. Some of y'all wait till you get the disconnect notice and then we wait till the last minute, then you pay your bills, which is not good at all. But at the end of the day, I'm breaking that cycle. I thought I did when I paid it April 7th, but undoubtedly it wasn't my fault, so I'm not gonna fault me. I did the right thing. But from now on, when I get my bills, I'm gonna pay my bills in an order in a manner that I should. I shouldn't be talking about, oh, well, I saw these shoes at Dillard's. Let me go to Dillard's. Or let me go to CJ Maxx. Or let me go here. I'm going all these places and do all these things, but doing what I'm supposed to do. Hey, Queen. Hey, Popcorn. So somebody else on here is a procrastinator too. So don't be on here acting like I'm the only one. Y'all put $20 of gas in y'all car too. Some of y'all put $10. $5 ain't gonna do nothing for my car. $10 ain't gonna do nothing for my car. But a lot of us, you can, if you know you're a rider and you like going different stores and going different places, at least put it on half. Hey, Miss Davis, just put it on half. I don't understand why we do that, but we do that. We got to do inventory ourselves. Us. How can I be an inspiration to y'all and leading y'all and telling y'all the right thing to do when I'm doing the wrong thing? That's not who I am. I be having to say, girl, how could you get on there and tell people about being a procrastinator or anything else if you still gonna do the same thing? No. So from this day on, my bills, my necessity, everything come first. But I don't understand my bill. I had my lowest bill was $49. Right. My lowest bill was $49. So how it come from $49? Oh, this what I want to tell y'all. They said when we had the snow and it was beautiful and we ain't never had snow like that in our life. We ain't saw some people ain't never saw Louisiana snow like that since they've been born. They say we paid for that snow so they could keep their snow. I'm just saying. We paid a hell of a price for the snow. That's what the lady said. We still paying from when it snowed. I'm just saying. We got to get it together. We got to practice what we preach. And I'm one of them. I can't come on social media and get y'all and tell y'all what y'all should and y'all shouldn't do. And I'm still doing things that I shouldn't be doing. I ain't doing nothing else. I confess, nothing else. And then, of course, I was on IG today, and they have some fake said they was trying to get me to talk about my nephew, but I don't want to talk about my nephew. Whatever going on with him, he young, he got to deal with that. I don't want to talk about nothing that's going on with him and his stores or none of that. Because every time I try to defend one of my family members, they always get mad at me for try to defend them. I'm the only one tries to defend them, but they always stop speaking to me. And I'm the one that's staying on business. I'm the one going to be on site. So I have to fall back. Family or no family. Yeah, it's a generational curse. So they got something going around on IG saying that my nephew was arrested and all that kind of stuff. That I saw it and I kept going. I'm not indulging myself in that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. He all right. All that whatever they talking about, I don't know, and I'm not getting involved in that. I'm not. Because guess what? He just like my children. They young adults and they feel like you can't tell them nothing. And if I can't tell you nothing, you got to bump your head. It's a cold world out there. And we want our kids and our grandkids, and we want them to be the way that we want them to be, but they want to be the way that they want to be. So we got to fall back. If we try to talk to this generation now and they're not listening, that means we got to fall back. Bad as I wanted to say something, and Jehovah told me, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. It don't matter if I take up for them anyway. I could take up for them, but they ain't going to take up for me. So why would I indulge myself in what they got going on? They disrespect me. They walk past me. They don't speak to me. All because I be trying to defend them. I be trying to defend them. I didn't put my life on the line, came online talking stupid to people and all that kind of stuff there because I'm not scared of nobody. But like I defend them and I stand on business behind them, they don't do the same thing for me. So that means I need to do inventory of myself and fall back. Family or no family. No. They don't speak to me. They see me out and about. They be around all their friends and all of them. They pass me up and all that kind of stuff there. So I said, I'm not speaking on them no more. But I be out in the openness and they be with their friends and they be around people and stuff like that. And if they feel like they could walk past me and disrespect me all because I tried to take off for them. Hey, Mama April. All I try to do is take up for my family because I love my family. I love people that love me. And I let people know that that's still my family. You ain't going to play with them. But at the end of the day, they don't show me the same gratitude and the same love. So that means I need to keep my darn mouth shut and stay out of their business. Not one time I say anything. If somebody try to play with them, I let them know you trying to play with so-and-so, but that's still, at the end of the day, that's still my sister. Me and my sister was real, real close. Me and my sister. So how could you walk past, or y'all walk past y'all auntie, y'all mama, y'all sister, y'all brother? How could y'all do that to somebody that's only standing up for y'all? So no, I'm not speaking about nothing that's going on. I see all the little stuff on social media and all that. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. I love them, but I love them from a distance. All of them. I love all my family, my children, my nieces, my nephew, my cousin. I love all of them from a distance. They got to go through what they got to go through, each and every one of them. I'm always on there going, no, talking to people crazy and all that, because I'm not afraid of nobody. But I'm not going to, it was times where I'm telling people I'm not going to let you mess over my family. But at the end of the day, I pour out a lot of energy, but they don't pour out that same energy for me. You got to love people who love you. You got to embrace people who embrace you. I got people on social media love me more than, look, they show me they love me more than my families. And a lot of y'all be quick to say family over everything. Where y'all get that shit from? Who told y'all that? And now that I let them go, which I did, nobody don't speak to me, nobody don't talk to me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to stress myself out about who not talking to me and who don't. I don't care about that. I'm around here stressing. Oh, they don't talk to me. They on this and this and that. As long as I know I ain't never did them nothing. I promise you, I ain't never did none of them nothing but try to defend all of them. Because that's who I am. And guess what? They don't even want me to do that. So I decided not to speak on them. I don't even want to say their name. Let them go through whatever they got to go through. Because everybody got to go through. I don't care who you is. Nobody exempt. Everybody got to carry their own crosses. Had people coming online trying to chew me out. And all I'm doing is trying to defend and trying to stand on 10 toes. And people trying to chew me out, talking crap. Knowing they're not even about that life. And then we talking about people that ain't never had nothing. That got an opportunity to look a little decent, a little shine. And now they thinking it's all about them. You still the same old person that ain't had nothing to me. Because immaterial things don't make me. You could tell people that ain't never had nothing. They be flabbergasted, not me. So I mind my business. And I'm going to continue to mind my business. And I'm going to continue to pray for them. But if I'm on the internet, I can't help but seeing stuff. And y'all think that make me feel when I see somebody that I love going through. But in my mind, all I can say is, damn, I try to talk to them. I can't change how other people live their life. I have no control over my children, my young adult children life. I don't have no control over my nieces and my nephew. I don't have no control over their life. So when you don't have no control over other people's life, they're going to do what they want to do anyway. I tried to talk to one of my nieces and nephew, and they told me, don't tell me how to raise my children. And I wasn't even saying nothing about raising your child. I just was saying be a little lenient because of a situation. And you would have thought I said something bad. I'm just saying, on paper, blood make your family. But in reality, family hurt family. Y'all don't see the man unalive his mama. His mama was 80-something years old. How you do that? How y'all unalive the people that sacrificed and showed y'all nothing but love? But that's the way of the world. Y'all got to continue to pray every day. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. If you don't do nothing else, draw closer to Jehovah because you're going to need him. You're going to need him. The times that we living in right now, y'all going to need him. It's the real world. All them little beautiful children, he couldn't take the fact that his wife was divorcing him, and he just won't just take everybody out because he not happy with himself. I'm just saying, man. Y'all don't even realize and look at everything that's going on there. Anytime we got a president is a convicted felon. A convicted felon couldn't even get a firearm at one time. And you mean to tell me we got a president that been convicted as a convicted felony, and y'all don't see what life? Y'all saw the other police officer, I think out of Houston, how she was calling all the black people the N-word. Oh, y'all ain't see that, huh? For what reason? Why people just like people because of their skin color? Why you just can't treat people the way they treat you? Why you have to be mad at somebody because they light skin or they dark skin and all us bleed red blood? Ain't no different. Thank you, Queen. Ain't no different. Yeah, we still got racist stuff going on, but everybody's not racist. Thank you, Sheila. Where I live at, you think I like getting pulled over by the police for no reason? I know they racist over here where I live, but I stay in my lane and I want them to stay in their lane. Y'all madly mistaken if y'all think they still don't have racist people in the world. They still exist. They know how to throw the rock and hide their hand. I told y'all where I live, they still got a subdivision where they have their own bank, their own grocery stores, and all that in their subdivision. Man, come on. But we constantly fighting each other. For what reason? For what reason? When we all could just get along and pray for one another. That's all. It don't cost nothing just to pray for your sister or your brother, no matter black, white, green, no matter who they is. But I know for sure, without a shadow of doubt, I know they racist over here where I live. They had me hemmed up, 3 of them. And didn't have a valid reason why they had me hemmed up. And then lied in my face. A lot of them is KKKs hiding behind badges. But they get theirs back too. They get it back. Don't think they get away. They just get by. They get it back. They get it back through their children or their grandchildren. Some of them don't even like black people, but their daughter or their sons wind up with somebody black. And it's sad. They say people don't like one another because of the color of their skin. Well, we still living in that type of time. Because there ain't nowhere in the world y'all should have pulled me over for no reason. And not one, 3 of them. One in the back, one on the side, one in the front. You would have thought I committed a crime. Thank you, girl. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, everybody just think life is just a joke. Life is what you make it. And y'all got to see life is life from right now. Certain things you can't buy on the food stamp card. They trying to take certain things away from people that get food stamps and all that kind of stuff there. You get food stamp, you go in the store, certain things you can and you can't buy. Who came up with that idea? Oh, you can't buy sweets, you can't buy this, you can't buy that. What's the reason for that? To keep us down. I don't know what it's going to take for some of y'all to wake up. But I don't think a lot of y'all looking at life the way y'all should be looking at life. Right now, I know who I have. And without him, I'm nothing. And if I don't have nobody else or nobody else to talk to, nobody else to call me, and I know how to call on him, and he always show up and show out. Y'all who don't know him, try it. Try him. But I believe, but believe me, when you try him, don't think he gonna work overnight. Oh, well, Miss Ann said to pray, and I ain't got. Yeah, I did say to pray, but he ain't say that it was gonna come overnight. See, everybody wants something, but they don't want to go through nothing. Everything that I got, I went through that and some. Karma came back, hit me. Everything I did wrong, I paid for that and some. And just when I thought it was over, it wasn't. Y'all want life to be easy. It could be so much easier if you just believe. Instead of whining and crying and then moping. Just that fast, I woke up with an attitude because the lights was off. And I had to tone myself down. And he spoke to me and said, calm down. What you worrying about? It's already taken care of. But we human. And the enemy gonna come at you. Because at the end of the day, he try to find a weak spot. If he could have got me, then in his mind, he got me. But I know a man that said I was supplied your each and every need. So if I know he said he'll supply my each and every need, I had no business yelling. So I had to tone myself back down because the lady was only doing her job. See, that's when you know you've been changed, when you check yourself. And I can apologize if I said something the wrong way or yelled at somebody that's only doing their job. Okay, Angel. So a lot of y'all go to Walmart, y'all go to different places. Some of y'all be so nasty to them people, and they only doing their job. But I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all be doing over and beyond. If I was a security guard at the store, I'm not running out the store behind nobody. You didn't sign up to run behind nobody, behind somebody else shit. You see somebody stealing, you gonna run behind them for what reason? And they got insurance. I hired you as security, but I didn't hire you. I didn't hire you to run behind nobody. Why put your life on the line for immaterial things that they gonna get that back anyway? Protect yourself. I mean, you as a human being is more important than the stuff that they done ran out the store with. At least they thinking they getting by. They getting away, but they're only getting by. Because just like they stole that, somebody gonna steal from them too. And it wasn't even worth it. A lot of things I did as a young girl, I had to realize it wasn't even worth it. Because just like I was out there thinking I'm getting away, doing all kind of stuff, like I got away, I thought I got away. Somebody did me the same thing I did to somebody else. Nobody's exempt. We all, however you treat somebody gonna come along and treat you the same way, whether you want to believe it or not. Because a lot of y'all out there, y'all think, oh, if you cheat on your wife or you cheat on your husband, nobody ain't never seen you cheat on your wife. Nobody ain't never seen you cheat on your husband. Somebody did. Even when you was peeping around the corner or hurry up sneaking, getting in the car or going through the back door and all that kind of stuff there, somebody know you was infidelity. Somebody know you were cheating. But in y'all delusional mind, y'all want to believe nobody ain't saw you. Somebody did. And his name is Shoulder. He know every string of hair on our head. He know what we gonna do before we do it. He know your thought. He know you say you repent for your sin. He know you was gonna turn around and do it again. A lot of time I cried out to God and say, Lord, you get me out of this. I promise I ain't gonna do it no more. I ain't gonna do it no more. And I had to say, well, I thought you weren't gonna do it no more. Human nature. But when it comes down to the get down, and I realized he took his hands off me, well, I ain't doing that no more. I don't like jail. So if I don't like jail, I don't need to do nothing to go to jail. I don't see how y'all could go back and forward to jail. I don't see how y'all could get out of jail, go back, get out, go back. I don't understand how y'all could constantly go back and forward to jail. And then when y'all get there, y'all want to get mad because y'all treated like a person that's in jail. Even though they got some jails go over and beyond. But if somebody treated me bad, why would I go back? To know better is to do better. And a lot of y'all know better. And a lot of y'all still doing the same old thing. The same old thing. It's just a different day, a different year. Y'all doing the same shit y'all was doing last year. Oh, I'm going to change this year. Oh, I ain't drinking this year. Oh, I ain't smoking no more. I ain't doing this and I ain't doing it. Lies. You lying to yourself. The worst thing you could ever do is lie to yourself. Because the people already said you was lying to them anyway. But lying to yourself is diabolical. I'm just saying. If I could change my life, you can change your life. But I be telling people, look, I know because some people be like, damn, I be listening to Miss Ann, and Miss Ann be talking about, what she been through and all that kind of stuff there. And a lot of people really want to change their life. And some people don't care. They living day by day. But the people who want to change their life, let me tell you something. It's not gonna be easy. Stuff gonna start happening because you transition your life. Stuff gonna go to happening to see if you gonna be weak enough to fall into the same hand that you just had came out of. Because just because you change your life don't mean that stuff not gonna happen. You're gonna have to be able to identify the enemy. A lot of y'all, if you ain't saved and you don't know him, you can't identify the enemy. The enemy could be sitting right there in the passenger seat. The enemy could be right there in the household with you. And you know why? All the stuff that went over your head and a lot of stuff you couldn't see? Because you don't have a connection to Jehovah. See, when you got a connection to him, he going to bring stuff to you. And he going to tell you, don't turn that way. He going to say, don't turn that way. Somebody be saying, I should have followed my first mind. That's him telling you, don't turn that way. And you still did it anyway. That's identifying Jehovah. I can identify him and I can identify the enemy. The enemy come like a thief in the night. He come to steal, unalive, and destroy. You got to be your mindset got to be strong enough to deal with the world that we living in right now. If you weak, you're going to be beat. But your mindset and your mind, you got to have in your mind. So a man think he already did it. Y'all got to start speaking negative stuff over y'all life. Oh, I ain't got no money. Well, I can't afford that. Oh, I like that, but girl, I can't afford that. Oh, I like him, but he don't like me. No. Stop putting yourself down. Start speaking down on yourself. Stop saying what you can and you can't have, because he said, I will supply you each and every need. I tell y'all this every day. And then he come back with a miracle and he said, go tell him this. Because somebody's lights got turned off too. And he made a way for them. And you think they're going to come on here and tell somebody? You think they're going to share that testimony with somebody? Somebody ain't paid a bill and they made a phone call and they turned their lights back on. Somebody ain't paid their water bill and they made a phone call and they turned their water back on. Somebody ain't had the money to pay their car note or their house note and they got paid. But you think they're going to come on here or they're going to give somebody and tell somebody, let me tell you about Jehovah. Let me tell you what he did for me. That's all he wants you to do is share it with somebody and say, let me tell you, I know you ain't saved. I don't know if you're saved or not. But let me tell you what happened to me. Like y'all spread the bad news. Why y'all can't spread the good news? I'm just saying. Why you can't spread the good news? Because bad news travel faster than the good news. All y'all got to do is make up a lie. If you make up a lie and you post it on social media, you're going to get all the likes and views. When you tell the truth and they know it's the truth, they're going to not believe it's the truth, knowing it's the truth. People rather you lie to them, just like a typical woman or man. If you tell them, I love you, but I ain't in love with you, they feel some kind of way because you told the truth. But if you say, I love you and I'm in love with you and you're really not, that make it feel good. Because even though you know it's a lie, because love is an action word and the person not showing you that they love you. But when they tell you, you know I love you, And you know I'm in love with you, but that's not what you're showing me. So at the end of the day, if a person not showing you that they're in love with you, why would you believe anything other than that? Right, Sheila. I speak life over my life every day. And every day I leave my house, I say, when I wake up and my eyes open, and I say, Lord, I thank you. Because I know without a shadow of doubt, somebody's eyes didn't open. But each and every one of y'all on here, y'all eyes open, or y'all wouldn't be here with me. And y'all got a lot to be grateful for and thankful for, and y'all still around here whining and crying. If the man say he'll never leave you or forsaken you, well, why are you worrying and crying? That's what he said. He give us ample opportunity. 7 times, 7 times, 7. But y'all think y'all could keep on running the same old game, just a different day. And there's going to be a time, you know what? God still love you. But now it's time for him to chastise you. He give us warning before destruction. He give us ample opportunities. And he warn us in so many ways. And at the end of the day, you still self-destruct. Y'all still self-destruct. I don't ever want to depend on nobody. I told God, I don't ever want to depend on nobody ever again in life. I don't ever want to be to the point to where somebody got to take care of me. I don't ever want to be, when it's my time, I don't want nobody, because I see how people mistreat their loved ones. I didn't work with people, I didn't watch people, and I didn't saw people mistreat people. And some people just doing it for the money. Some people got a passion. Caregivers. That's what they do. That's their everyday life. And some people just doing it for the money. And they think God ain't watching them, and thank God don't see how they misusing these people because they feel like they ain't got nobody and they can't speak up for themselves. God see all that. Karen, he see everything that they do. But y'all think y'all be getting away with the little slick stuff that y'all do. We don't. I'm a living testimony. Everything I did, I tell you all the time, everything I did, I paid for that and some. I ain't never thought it was going to stop. I was like, every time you look around, I'm going to. And the way that I planned my life to be, it didn't go that way. But is I'm angry and mad at the world? For what reason? That poor Paula. For what? Why should I? They say hurt people hurt people. Well, I've been hurt numerous times. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. So ain't no truth to that over here. It might be true to somebody else. Hurt people hurt people. Not all the time. Some people that have been hurt people, at the end of the day, they might have changed their life. They might not be like that. We all change in some type of form or fashion. You might change for the better or you might change for the worse. You have options. You can either get your life in order or you can stay being the person that you want to be. I want to be the person that he created me to be now. So why would I be whining and complaining and moping, talking about what I don't have? And at the end of the day, I'm about to be 60 and he been providing for me even when I didn't even know he was providing for me. That'd be mighty selfish of me to be here 60 years and be whining and complaining and moping, and he allow you to be here all these years and somebody ain't make it to see 6, 7, 8, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. And you complain, and he allow you to be here all these years. Wow. And then the real part about life. See, y'all haven't got to where I'm at now. When y'all get to where I'm at now, and y'all realize that life is life, because sooner than later, if I'm about to be 60 now, in the next 10 years, I'm going to be 70 years old. In the next 10 years. So at the end of the day, I want to live my life right so I could live to get to be 70. Because I want to see my grandchildren graduate from high school and do good. I want to secure my grandchildren. I don't want to leave a mess behind, unlike some of y'all. Y'all leaving mess and confusion behind with y'all family. And it's sad, hey, Ashley, and it's sad. If y'all leave the day tomorrow, y'all ain't leaving nothing for y'all daughters and y'all sons and y'all grandchildren so they don't have to struggle. Y'all ain't even leaving knowledge behind. Well, it ain't time to talk. I ain't know it was a such time to talk to your children about life. Because you could have that talk right now. And you could say, you know what? If something happened to mama right now, something happened to daddy right now, what would you do? What's wrong with having that family conversation? What's wrong with having that one-on-one with your daughter or your son? Because a lot of y'all in marriages and y'all think if the husband or the wife leave before the husband or the wife, in your mind, you thinking your husband going to be responsible. And he going to go on with the next woman. Or she going to go on with the next man. If you got a good man and you know he's going to be responsible, you'll be comfortable. But if you got a man that you having second thoughts about and you thinking in your mind and he ain't treating you like the queen that you are, you better dot your I's and cross your T's. I'm just saying. Because I know in the word, he said, trust no man. Yeah, you trust him now in the flesh. But can you trust him if you leave the day of tomorrow? I'm just saying. Because they got a man on TikTok. And he a very nice looking man. And I've been watching him for quite some time. His wife, I think she's paralyzed. I don't think she could do nothing for herself. This man been taking care of his wife for the past couple of years. And that's still that do you part. And he a nice looking man. And I know a lot of women be saying, dang, I want a man like that. That's the type of man I should have had. So that do a support. Even though I wind up in a wheelchair, you were supposed to say, you know what? After all this happened, it's my fault that this happened. And I'm going to take care of my wife. Because that's what I would have did to him. That's what I would have did to him. In a wheelchair, out the wheelchair. We going to ride. That's a faithful wife. But you got to analyze and think in your mind, well, damn, if something like that happened to Miss Ann, if something happened like that to me, is he still going to be there? Is she still going to be there? If you got to have second thoughts, you better dot your I's and cross your T's. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because you want to believe that he or she going to do the right thing. Right. Right. A young couple. But not that one. I'm not talking about the young couple. I'm not talking about the guy who almost, his cousin or somebody almost unalive him. I'm talking about the older couple. I'm talking about the older one with him and his wife. And he be, feeding and stuff, wiping her face and all that kind of stuff there. I ain't talking about them. I know you talking about Ash, but that ain't the couple I'm talking about. And it's sad. It's sad to say that we living in a world where you get with somebody. Yeah, the bed bound lady. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. You get with somebody. If you got second thoughts, yeah, he love that. Yeah, he do. If you got second thoughts in your mind about somebody, and you think in your mind and say, "Well, damn, babe, just have a conversation with your spouse." All right, you know Miss Ann, right? You know what happened to Miss Ann. So if something would ever happen to me, like that, would you still? And quick fast, they'll say yeah. They'll say yeah, because that's what you want to hear. But at the end of the day, if you got a second guess and feel like he not that one or she not that one, that means you need to dot your I's and cross your T's. Yes, he do, Ashley. That means you got to dot your I's and cross your T's. And instead, that's the world that we living in right now. We living in a world where you want to trust the people you're in love with. You want to believe that they love you and they treat you the way that you should be treated. But man, I don't know. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been by myself for the last 6 years, or maybe longer than that. And I'm free. And the good part about it is that I'm not arguing and fussing with nobody. And if I talk to a guy or two on the phone and they go to talking, lying and all that kind of stuff there, and if they go to acting like or ask for something, nah. I ain't got time. If I bust you on the lie on the phone, I ain't got time to play no childish game with no grown ass man. You could talk to them a whole day and ask questions, and you could tell whether they lying or not. You already know they lying, and you still want to deal with that. Nah, I'm in my comfort zone, Karen. And I'm good. Kathy, I'm good where I'm at. So why let somebody come and disturb your peace? And I post the other lady that was on there. I post on my Facebook page because I think, if I'm not mistaken, she said her and her husband been together, I think, I don't want to lie, it's more than 20 some years. And she said all of a sudden he filed for a divorce. She said even though he filed for a divorce, he still was stalking her. He was plotting to unalive her. And somebody at her job had to tell her. She had to get her children. She had to have a security guard or a police officer outside her job and all that. Because that's how bad he was plotting to take her out. Come on, man. It's somebody she loved. Somebody she had children for. How could people be so deceitful and so evil? Because they ain't got Christ in their life. I'm just saying. And this other boy just had went to church Easter Sunday and wrote a note. And after church, then he had him and his daughter done a daddy-daughter dinner together. He bought his daughter a sandwich and they were smiling, had a good time. And all the while, you turn around and just take the whole house out. Come on, man. It's like you sleeping with the enemy and you don't even know it. I was in a bad situation. One time I was messing with a guy. He was a little younger than me. And he tried to tie me up, me and my children. Yes, he tried. I pitched something and broke the window so somebody could, attract somebody that's passing by. And then he finally let me go. But he did. That's why when people be talking like they know me, they don't know me. And his brother sent me a picture of me and him. And his brother said he told him he messed up when he was with me because he was abusive, tried to fight me. They got sick people out here. He didn't have a mother, so he was bitter. He lost his mother when he was young, so he was bitter. They got a lot of bitter people out here in the world. They angry. They mad. And why they mad, I don't know. But y'all got to protect y'all peace, protect yourself. They got predators out here. If you got a fine, nice looking daughter, man, look after your daughter. Talk to your daughter. They was telling me yesterday, somebody, I'm not going to say her name, said her daughter was molested. Now, come on. So you mean to tell me you say if you was molested, you mean to tell me you was molested and you ain't protect your daughter? So you mean to tell me you coming up, somebody molested you, and now what you telling the internet is that somebody molest your daughter too? Wow. It's one thing for somebody to touch me, but after somebody touched me, you think I'm not going to protect my girls from going through the same thing I went through? Come on, man. I wouldn't even tell nobody that, because that shows what type of mother you are. Because at the end of the day, after somebody touched me, I'm protecting mine. And I ain't calling no po-pos. I'm just saying, I ain't calling no. I bet you he'll never be able to have a relationship with nobody else again in life when I finish with him. You touch my daughter, my grandchildren, or any one of my grandchildren, I promise you, you ain't gonna touch nobody else's daughter or grandson, because they touching boys and girls. I don't care how fast of a girl your daughter or your sons are. Nobody have the right to take nothing from them. Nobody have the right to violate them. Talking about call the police for what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna call them after they pick them. They're gonna have to pick him up. That's the only time. And I ain't calling them to pick him up. That's on Mary, the little lamb, and a little lamb. Please protect your children from these predators out there. They got all these women around here just throwing themselves at me. And you mean to tell me you got to look at somebody's little girl or somebody's child? I'm just saying. Ain't no way in the world. Because at the end of the day, you don't leave no man in the house with your daughter if you don't trust him. If he out there cheating, infidelity and all that, he lying to you, he ain't to be trusted. Yeah, God forbid you got a fine, beautiful daughter and all that, and you at work. You don't know what goes on when you at work. I'm just saying. And then some of y'all takes up for the man because y'all love him, and y'all will say your daughter is a liar. Now that's big. Y'all got to be very mindful that y'all don't put these children, good evening, Carolyn, put these children in a predicament where stuff like that can happen to them. Because I ain't lying. I ain't making no phone calls. They know stuff they need to keep away from me. A wheelchair don't stop nothing. You play with one of mine. They know how I act. Even much my grandson. Certain things he'll be, no, mama. I'll be like, yeah. I'm very overprotective when it comes down to my grandchildren. The world we living in is so shady. A lot of y'all have to work. Y'all don't have nobody to watch y'all children. We had to stay inside by ourselves. We ain't had no babysitter. Oh, my mama had a babysitter. It was somebody she trusts. But we had to stay inside by ourselves. That's what I'm talking about, Ash. We had to, stay inside. I love you more, Tasha. We had to look out the window. We inside. And me with my little hot tail self, I wants to go open the back door in a Desire project and let the little boy roll on my clothes. That's from not listening. But he wasn't no grown man, but still, she said, don't open the door. And a lot of y'all, when we be talking to a lot of y'all as our young adult children, we care about y'all. We not trying to say nothing to hurt y'all feelings and all that. We care about y'all. And if we didn't care about y'all, we wouldn't talk about y'all to y'all face. It's a lot of things I can say, but I ain't gonna say. So since they be saying I'm messy, there's a lot of things I don't say. Oh, Sheila, yeah, that was my best friend. That's my friend. And as when you try to talk to them, they listen and they don't listen. But one thing for sure, they could say it was supposed to be in January. So I'm not gonna speak it. I'm gonna just go ahead on and pop out with it. Like the songs they pop out and show 'em. Anyway, they listen, but they don't listen because they think they know everything. And maybe at one time, I probably thought I knew everything. But the world was different when I was coming up. Now it's totally different. You tell these little girls something, they probably won't punch you in your face. Right. I've been there, done that. And all I be trying to do, y'all, is tell them, don't do that. Don't go that route. Don't do that. Because the stuff that they doing now, and they thinking, well, if I come out with this, if my thing is, if y'all come out with y'all status or whatever y'all get checked, if you're not willing to change your life, to sacrifice your life, what is the purpose of you coming out telling people, oh, I'm infected? You're welcome, Paul. Yeah, they'll cuss you out. So my thing is, if you come on the internet, and you coming on the internet to tell people to make somebody's life different, or you just coming on the internet for pity, or you want people to feel sorry. I don't want no pity party. I want somebody to build their strength off of my strength. I want somebody to look at me and say, well, damn, Miss Ann in a wheelchair. Miss Ann got this going on, and there my got that going on. And Miss Ann still doing her thing. That's my purpose. That's my purpose of going live. My purpose not going live where I want somebody, well, girl, I'm gonna let you come on here, and then you gonna come on here, and they be like, well, I'm gonna meet up, and we gonna meet, and we gonna fight, and huh? That's so unladylike. But they don't want to come over here. They don't want to come over here where somebody gonna treat them with dignity and class, and might even dress you and make you look like the phenomenal woman that you are, and you don't even know it. So when they say I'm too messy or this and that, oh wow. But she's such a lady. And when it's time for me to come out, that's how I come out, like a phenomenal woman. When it's time for me to put the bull crap aside, I do it. When it's time for me not to be cursing, because I really don't like to cuss. But when they make me mad, I got 72 hours to tone it down. And I don't like to get like that because I be convicted. Because I feel like I don't like, because they got people that really, really look up to me and really like me. And I don't like them to see me get there. But sometimes you got to go there to let people know that you ain't no pushover. Even though you don't have no point to prove, but I don't ever want them to get it twisted about me being in a wheelchair. Thank you, Ashley. And y'all show me some love on TikTok because I ain't seen a heart in quite some time. Y'all just show your girl a little love. Let me see some hearts. Let me see some real heart, not broken hearts, because I had enough of them. Thank you, Ashley. I'm just saying. Just tap the screen, shed a light, and show some love to somebody that's going through. Because every day somebody is going through. Somebody trying to figure this thing out. Right. Somebody right now trying to figure out Somebody right now contemplating on unaliving themselves. Because in their mind, they feel like they don't want to live. They feel like nobody don't want. You know why? Because a lot of people on social media have the wrong concept about HIV and all the other stuff. How could y'all listen to people that don't know nothing about what they're talking about? I'm just saying. I done been on the internet and I didn't heard so many people have different stories about the HIV. I done saw so many people talking and I done heard so many people lies. So you can run game on other people, but when you open your mouth, I can tell when you're lying or telling the truth. Thank you on TikTok. I can tell. I can tell when somebody lying or telling the truth. So that's why they running from me. Because I do know. Because I ain't gonna lie. When I talk about HIV, I get more views than anything because this everyday life. And nobody's exempt. You can meet a man right now. And y'all could be using condoms in the beginning. Right? And then y'all feel comfortable enough and nobody he don't want to use condom. I still say you need to protect yourself. And you need to let that person go get prepped. Let them protect themselves and you protect yourself. That way y'all good. But if you got HIV and you know he got HIV, why would you go and sleep with him and you know what, and just shut up. I'm just saying. See, when I have the platform and I get the opportunity to be on the platform with all the women, see, they ain't gonna be able to lie to me. They can't lie to me. Because like I said, everybody got a birthday. To the ones that's out there. Everybody got a birthday. Everybody who contracted HIV Ash got a birthday. For the people who don't know, I'm not talking about your born birthday. I'm talking about the day you go to clinic and she come back in there with the blood count and say you are HIV positive. That's your birthday. Thank you, Monique. I'm just saying, because they got some women on here, and I was reading the comments on Real Report, and women were saying, well, why she stood with him, and why she did this, and why she did Miss Perfect. Miss Perfect. Girl, I didn't go out there and was sleeping with Tom, Dick, or Harry, and I found out I was sleeping with one man. Oh, wow. One man. And I know how stuff goes. So all that shit y'all be talking about, oh, well, what I look like, all right, for the ones who don't know, after my husband gave it to me, I was like, oh, yeah, so it's dead do us part, or we gonna ride the wave. You did this to me, we gonna ride the wave. That's what I thought until I had enough. Since you won't mess with these girls and y'all creeping and sneaking and all that, yeah, I'm mad. And you cheating on me and you think you're going to continue cheating and still walking around with that shit? Or I'm about to tell everybody. And I did. To save somebody. And all the girls, let me tell y'all, and all the girls he was cheating on me with, they say, you just lying. You just mad. Yeah, I know, Shamar. You just mad. What happened to Shamar? So they be quick to say, the other woman be quick to say, oh, you just mad. Mad? Girl, you gonna be just mad. I'm just saying. That's the world we live in. The women thinking you telling them something I'm telling them something for their own good, and they think they got a winner, a chicken dinner. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So you think I could go back and say, well, you know what? I need to put him in jail. Yeah, I know him, the little dog guy. So did the other woman get it as well? Not the women. I don't know. I don't know because I don't know them like that. I don't know if the other women got it, but one was lying saying she was pregnant. Oh, if she was pregnant, that means they was having unprotected sex. So most likely she probably had it or have it or whatever. So who want to be around here talking about, oh, I'm pregnant for a man and he have HIV. So she must have had it because it ain't like she ain't know he had it. See what I'm saying? So that's the world we living in. Wait, who came out today, Ashley? See what I'm saying? They be trying to protect a lot of these young people from hearing me talking about them so I could give them wisdom and give them strength. They be trying to block them from hearing my story. But at the same time, a lot of these young people, they can't handle it. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. And I said, I don't even want to discuss that. That part. What happened with Alvord? Because my plans is to touch people around the world. A lot of young girls, a lot of young men. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I see a lot of young girls. I see a lot of young men. I see good looking men. I see all kind of men that's infected. Thank you, Queen. Wait, he got HIV. He was tested in jail. He said, oh, Shamar X. Oh, wow. So if he was tested in jail and him and Shamar were sleeping around, so most likely, what they trying to say, he gave it to Shamar? Mm. Wow. Hmm. See, a lot of people think it's okay not to speak about where all this stem from. We got to speak about it. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's a lot of people that I know is, the rainbow people, and a lot of them I love. But I'll be a hypocrite if I don't tell them right from wrong. I'll be a hypocrite if I say, you know what, at the end of the day, but I'm not gonna judge them, but I gotta say what's wrong and right, whether they like it or not. Shamar saying he don't have it. Shamar need to go get tested too. Come on now. Let me tell y'all something. What I do know. When you got a little money brings on a little power. And they got a lot of people that's hiding certain things with their little power. Cause I ain't lying to y'all. It's so many people that have it. And at the end of the day, if I was able to say they have it, y'all would be looking at me some type of way, being like, oh, she just a hater, she just lying. Well, I gotta be lying. But it ain't my place to get on the internet and talk about what nobody else and what nobody else living. It's my place to talk about me, to be an inspiration to be to somebody else. Wow. But the boy been saying that Shamar had it. Come on, y'all. The boy been saying when him and Shamar was messing around, the boy been saying Shamar had it and Shamar gave it to him. They've been having unprotected sex. So now that Shamar in the spotlight and Shamar making money, what they gonna try to sweep that under the rug? Come on, y'all. Come on now. Shamar and that boy was having relations on the regular. It's a lot of people that's down here in New Orleans that get on the internet and tell y'all they ain't got it either. And I just look at them stupid. If I could be a fly on the wall. Yeah. The real ones want to save people. The real ones. But the cold part about it, the ones who getting upset and talking about people with HIV and all that kind of stuff, cancer coming through here, taking people's lives. COVID came through here, taking people's lives. They got people that's sick, diabetic. They got people that take insulin. They got all kinds of sick people in the world. But God said he's a healer. So why y'all worried? God said he a healer. At one time, they didn't have no medicine. A lot of people left the world without being able to be here to get medicine. I'm going on 14 years strong. How about that? And I'm good. I'm good. The only time I get sick is when I go in the hospital for a UTI or something like that. And if you get a UTI or if you get, a little fever, something like that, they put you in the hospital because your immune system, they don't want you to get sick. So at the end of the day, I'm 14 years strong. I'm non-detectable. That means undetectable. So just think of how many other people that's getting the shots, that's taking the medicine, and guess what? They're undetectable. So that's like a red flag to give them the red. No, that's to give them the green light to go ahead on and still have sex. Because girl, boy, you think because you're undetectable, that's a go for you. No, that's a go sit your ass down. That's a go sit down and get you somebody that's going to love you for you and protect themselves and protect yourself and they protect themselves. Because if you're listening on the internet, they got people on there feel like you're not supposed to be vulnerable. They feel like you got a death sentence and you're on death row that nobody don't supposed to want you. But the devil is a lie. I'm just saying, I take care of myself. I'm good. And when I leave this earth, it won't be for the H, the I, neither the V. Somebody over there on the internet talking about me, but you sick and you take multiple pills. I take 2 a day. Keep the doctor away. Some of y'all taking 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 pills and all that. 2 a day. Keep the doctor away. And I was taking the shots until I had to have surgery under my thigh. Because I had a burn under my thigh and it kept coming back. Now, I ain't never had no bed, so none of that. I take care of myself. And to God be the glory. So to the people that's new to the HIV and all them other diseases and all that don't give you, because if they get you non-detectable, that don't give you a green light to go and start sleeping around with other people again. Girl, go lay down. Go lay your hot ass down somewhere. That's the problem. That's it. Now you got caught up sleeping with, having sex too much anyway with the wrong people. But me, it's different. It's a married woman right here. Got it from a married man. And to this day, I don't know the real story where he got it from. But I tell y'all this, my gut and my intuition don't lie. And you've been in jail since you've been a young boy. And you come out, you've been in there 27 years. So either you got it in there or you had it before you went in there. And if we madly mistaken, I ain't madly mistaken, but my intuition tells me he got it in there. That's what my intuition tells me. I seen when he told me the story that somebody jigged him up and they put him in the cell with these big old white boys. When I heard the story and he was in the hospital because they jigged him up, the first thing came to my mind, come on, somebody. He could have been real to me. He could have told me the truth. You ain't got to lie to me and tell me no female. Well, where the female at that gave it to you? If a female gave it to you. And that's what you said. Well, where's she at? And what's her name and who she is? To this day, I don't know nothing about the female. I don't know her name and I don't know who she is. But I tell you one thing, my gut feeling, my intuition don't lie. But why not? If you know you around here and you infected, why not stop sleeping around? Why not just go give your little meow a rest? Just lock it up. And wait on God to send you somebody else. Why? Because you got it. You still have to be around here Nasty, just nasty. I'm good. They might say, oh, well, you old, you feel no. Not because I'm old, I feel like that. Because I could get some if I really want some, but I don't want none. I want somebody to love me for me. They ain't even got to think about down there. Just act like it's not there right now. And love me for me. Because it's going to come a time in y'all life, y'all young people, y'all going to get to where that shit ain't going to even matter. Somebody going to want something and you ain't going to want to give them nothing. It's called life. And then what about him that you've been with for years? What about when he can't get up no more? What about even Viagra ain't working for him? Then what? Is you still going to love him? Sit your little hot tail self down. That's why all them out there that's having a lot of sex, when they get older, they ain't going to be no more good. Not even for themselves. Stretch them out, don't tell y'all. The women. Him over there, he done did so much and had so much and all that, so he ain't even no good. Ain't nothing working down there. And then they have the nerve to want cheat. You can't even rise up and you have the nerve to want cheat. Got to be more careful. Right. That's what I say, Ashley. Come on, man. You can lie to the people some of the time, but you think you telling me, oh well, girl, come on now. Let's be real. The majority of that stuff come. A lot of these guys that's in jail, a lot of these guys still in jail, they out here sleeping with these boys. And they been doing it. And a lot of these boys scared to say certain people they done been with because they know they're going to beat their ass. But how could you be an inspiration to anybody when you out here putting your mouth on certain people? I mean, y'all got to make it make sense. They don't want Miss Ann because she messy, but Miss Ann ain't around here putting her mouth on people and doing shit that she shouldn't be doing. Miss Ann is taking care of herself. Miss Ann is looking good. Miss Ann is a motivational speaker. Miss Ann is trying to save somebody, but oh, she too messy. Wow. Sound like jealousy to me. But we don't want to hear Miss Ann. We want to hear somebody over there when they talk about let's suck, let's pluck, let's do all this, let's from the front, from the back, and all that, and let's do all that. But we don't want to hear about her saving nobody. Because we ain't trying to be saved. Well, not right now. Not right now. Because y'all could put on a pretty picture and make people think that, oh yeah, because God blessing me and I got this and I got that. See, now everything don't come from God. So don't get it twisted. A lot of y'all listening to a lot of people. Everything, Satan got his people and God got his people. Jehovah got his people. Who you think gonna win? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because when the devil give you stuff, you're going to have it for a little while. But when he gets tired of using you, can I get that out? Let me get that back. Uh-huh. You ain't right. Let me get that back. But when God give you, he give it to you for keeps. If you appreciate him, if you keep on acknowledging and you're living right. But the ones out there that y'all flabbergasted about and they got it going on and y'all see them with this and y'all see them with that and all that, they ain't bit more worrying about God. They ain't bit more trying to save their soul. All they trying to do is find the next victim that they could lead astray. Life's so messed up to the enemy got y'all thinking they winning. The enemy got the world thinking they winning. And they not. Yo, they not. Don't be deceived. There's so much of lies going on the internet. If I would call them out in their face, everybody on the internet will be, oh yeah, Miss ain't nothing they could say about me. They'll be so mad with me, it'll be a sin of shame. They be lying in y'all face. Hey, my baby. And some of us, we know they be lying. They be on the internet lying. You know, some things to stop confusion, you know, you got to just keep your mouth shut. Because you know what you know. But let me say this to a lot of y'all. I want y'all to show me some love. Thank y'all on TikTok. But y'all show your girl some love. Show your girl some love. Thank y'all for the 20 likes on YouTube. Thank y'all, Sandra. Thank y'all, Angel. Thank y'all, Wanda. Thank y'all, Linda. Thank y'all over here, Mama Ava, Monique. Thank y'all, Paula. Let me share something with y'all. When you're a person like me, it's a lot of things that I know. It's a lot of things I could say without saying. I know a lot of things. I can say a lot of things. But the whole on confusion, I don't see. Because if like, hold up. They say I'm looking for clout. Or she just looking for clout. I can raise my right hand to Jehovah. If I really want the clout that they think I'm looking for, I can expose so many people in so many ways. And I promise y'all, it wouldn't be a lie. So if I'm messy, I'm messy like they say I'm messy, why certain things I ain't never said yet? Even though they don't like me, even though a lot of people don't like me, I can say so many things about so many people on social media because I'm from the street. And I know people that know people. Right. I know people that know people. And they be trying to figure out how I get to know certain things. Damn, well, what happened, y'all? Oh, I don't know what happened on TikTok. They be bothered when you know. And I know a lot of things. Get it fucking down! Oh, y'all know I always come out my house and use the bathroom. And I don't know what happened. The TikTok just totally went out, y'all. But wait, y'all. Oh, that's not right. I don't know what happened. Sorry about that, y'all. But anyway, when you know certain things, like me, I know a lot. But and y'all would think by me knowing a lot, I don't know what's going on. You would think by me knowing a lot, since they calling me messy and saying all kind of stuff that they be saying about me, I would just go ahead on and expose them. I be saying, you know what? I'm still gonna let them make it. I still let them make it. I promise y'all, I still let them make it. But the one thing that I promise y'all, I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me. And a lot of people have saw it, and a lot of people used to be saying, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. I did it in my time. In my time. And I had a tendency of when I love people, I give them chance after chance after chance. But when I'm done and I stand on business, I'm done. It's a lot of people I feel like owe me an apology because they mistreated me and they disrespected me and they mishandled me, a child of God. But you know what? When God allowed me to know that, just fall back and I'm going to fight your battle. When I give God to each and every one of y'all that think y'all be playing with me, He allowed me to know that He going to deal with y'all in a way, in a manner that y'all need to be dealt with. Because out of all y'all that try to play with me, you know, if you on here, you don't remember me telling you God don't sleep after you disrespected me. You don't remember me telling you, oh y'all don't remember that. See, y'all gotta watch how y'all treat a child of God. I'm not in the streets, so we not in competition. I got the ups on you because I'm serving Jehovah. You for the world. Y'all out there for the people. I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. So who you think gonna win? What profits a man to gain the whole world and lose their soul? A lot of them that's on the internet lost their soul for likes and views. I'm just saying. Clock that to you. They lost their soul. And they think they got it going on, and they don't. It's just temporarily. See, the enemy make you feel like you bigger than God. And ain't nobody bigger than him. So of course you gonna feel like you untouchable. Like on certain people platform when they talk about certain things, I'm not gonna put my mouth on it. Certain people I'm not gonna put my mouth on. But if you say something or disrespect me or handle me some kind of way, I'm gonna say something. But if you ain't did me nothing, certain people I'm not gonna laugh at, certain people I'm not gonna talk about, because the same thing make you laugh or make you cry. I done saw them drag for Shamar, they done drug for the other lady on TikTok, they done drug for they drug for Anthony and his wife, and they had a baby and said they shouldn't have never had a baby, and because of their condition. I done saw them drag for so many people. I say, just like they drag for all them people, they'll do the same thing to me. What makes me exempt? But the only difference between me and them, see, I came out with my story and I told everybody around the world about me. So nobody ain't had to go digging and say, well, let's check her background. Let's check her record. And she did this and she did that. Ain't nobody could tell my story better than me. Now what? When I was arguing one time, I was on Instagram and a girl brought up something and I said, did. Yes, I was there. And ain't nothing else she could have said. What you gonna say? What you gonna say? So all that stuff y'all be listening to certain people, and they thinking they winning, they struggling. Because only what you do for Christ gonna last. And if God allows stuff to happen to us, and he do, when destruction come up on us, either you gonna change and get your life right, or you gonna go down and self-destruct. Yeah, God is an awesome God. If God's showing you, look, this ain't finna work for you. Do y'all think if I was able to rap, I'm just saying, if I was able to rap, I'd be rapping in the schools, talking to the young girls. I'd be rapping to the young boys. I'd be getting them some positive raps. I'd be like, all right, Lord, I didn't make it big with this. Talking about sucking and all, I ain't make it big with that. Now it's time for me to flip the strip. That's me. See, I can go in somebody's school now and talk to the youth. I can go there and educate them on life. See, I do comedy. I'm a comedian. I did a comedy show in church, and I ain't cussed not one time. I'm versatile. I don't have to cuss. I know how to carry myself. But if it's a word or somebody asks me a question, if I'm on tour and I'm on somebody's talk show and they ask me a question and I don't understand what they're saying, I'm going to need somebody, a moderator. Break it down to me what she trying to ask me. I'm not going to be up there dumbfounded, making believe I know something that I don't know. So they can say whatever they want to say. Somebody lied and tried to say, I was nasty. Nasty. And somebody say, you must be talking about somebody else because she not nasty. There's people that know. Somebody try to say, oh, that illiterate. at one time was. Put a book in front of me. I can read it now. And try to say, oh, kind of, she was a bully. Never was a bully. A fighter. Yeah. But I ain't had to bully nobody. But I was a fighter. But all the stuff here, oh, she should have passed away. She shouldn't even be here. Oh, wow. How could somebody wish that on somebody? All that. Everything somebody said and everything somebody did to me, somebody came back and told me. Everything somebody doing and saying about me now, people come back and tell me. See, all of them think the people that they're around, they can trust. But at the end of the day, they can't. Thank you, Queen. They can't. See, they be trying to find out who my source is. My source is Jehovah. But my source is the people that y'all think y'all could trust and y'all can't. The people that y'all be buying they love and buying them this and doing this for them and this and that. The people that try to make me look some kind of way. It's one person out the clique that pick up the phone and say, well, let me tell you this, and because I like it. Wow, that's big volume. And some people be wondering, well, I know she this and that, and I know she I tell y'all what I think y'all should know and what y'all should know. I don't tell y'all. Y'all not gonna tell me all y'all business. Some of y'all don't tell none of y'all business. But at the end of the day, y'all invested in other people's business. But once you put your business on the internet, it become everybody's business. If they want to pass their opinion, oh well. If they want to feel how they want to feel about me coming out and speaking up about my HIV, girl, you can say whatever you want. And yeah, I stood with him until I got tired. If he gave it to me and I feel like I want to stay with him, that's what I did until I got tired. Because I ain't thinking, oh, well, you gave it to me, you still going to be out here cheating. So you did this to me and you still out here sleeping around. Well, we ain't doing that. So to the woman out there that think they made it to third base and they safe, girl, nobody's exempt. Not even you, the married woman and the married man. Nobody exempt. You think, oh, because I've been my husband 20, 30 years. I've been my wife 20, 30, 40 years. And we've been together and all this. And all it takes for him to go outside and creep one time. They got a woman on here right now. Her husband gave it to her. They got a man on here. His wife gave it to him. Somebody gave it to somebody on here right now. But you think they're going to say something? And they still in love with each other. And they still together. Somebody went outside and cheated. But she loved him so much she ain't going to tell nothing until Mad Day. But if she tells something on Mad Day, people going to be looking. Anytime somebody tells something on somebody else. So if you tell on him, and now you're going to make it seem like you ain't got it because you telling on him. Y'all got to make shit make sense. Why would I tell on him? So I ain't telling on him. I ain't telling on him because I ain't got it. So y'all want us to believe and y'all delusional mind that, well, I'm going to tell on him, but I ain't got it. Wow. Yeah, y'all believe anything. There y'all go. Y'all believe the lies and garbage. That's what y'all like to hear. You can get in a relationship with somebody. You better protect you. Protect you. Don't get all intoxicated. And a lot of y'all youngsters, y'all like to drink. A lot of y'all winds up with people that y'all don't even know. Y'all, when y'all wake up, y'all be realizing that y'all did something that y'all ain't normally do. And now y'all scared. Oh, wow. So some of y'all who thought them coming out, that was going to stop everybody from having sex, they ain't doing nothing but make them worse. That's what I'm seeing. Everybody who on the internet who was talking about HIV, talking about they ain't having sex and they ain't sleeping with nobody, they're a damn lie. They deceive y'all, but not ain't. So y'all just gonna overlook certain things that people say. Y'all gonna overlook certain things that people say. So y'all just was gonna believe that after all these people come out and all these people got the HIV, nobody ain't gonna sleep with nobody. I be damn. They still sleeping around. Seem like they done got a little worse. But they want y'all to believe, us to believe that they celibate. Yeah, right. I am. I'm good in the hood. And I ain't in the hood. But I'm good. Got to be more careful. I should have been more careful, but I wasn't. I thought I had the right one. It looked good. Everything about him. Nobody couldn't have told me no difference. That's what I chose. And after I found out, I was mad. But I'm like, okay, so this what you doing? This what we doing? You locked in for life. So I thought. So I thought. So to you out there talking about could never, girl, please. You were the man that's cheating on you. You're a second and a side chick and all that. You're a wife and he got a side chick and another side chick and another side chick. You're a husband. She got another side, another side, and y'all going along to get along. Can y'all press the like button for these 10 more minutes? Because I'm working, people. Can y'all just press the like button? I told y'all don't listen to me. Y'all, I be asking y'all to do little stuff. I say press the like button. Show me some hug. Show me some love. And I don't see no hearts. I don't see none of that. I'm gonna put y'all in timeout. Y'all know when I put y'all in timeout, y'all gonna say, well, where Miss Annie? Miss Annie ain't come on live. Okay. I'm just asking y'all, just show me some love. That's all. It don't cost y'all nothing to show no love. And I know a lot of y'all ain't even gonna share the live. But I ain't mad. I ain't mad. One day you're gonna share it without me asking. And I'm gonna just have a smile on my face, Kathy, and I'm be like, oh yeah, I'm so proud of y'all. We go through this every day. I come on here and I tell y'all about life every day. And somebody on here be going through and they be looking forward to hearing Miss Ann. But y'all don't even want to share the live. Y'all don't even want to press the button. Come on, y'all. Let me be real with y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna fabricate and make up stories. I just want y'all just to draw closer to Jehovah because we need him. He gonna make a way for you, Mama Eva, and everything that you want and your heart desire. All he want us to do is just acknowledge him for who he is and draw closer to him. He don't want us to depend on nobody. He don't want us to do nothing. Even the little things we do and that we think we getting by, he see everything. And he said, now why you did that? Now, Ann, why you did that? Now, why you cuss? Now you got to go back in time out. So I promise y'all, I'm working on me. That's why y'all don't hear me. And I be avoiding cuss words because I'm working on me. Where he about to take me, I can't be with all that cussing and all that kind of stuff there. Even though that's the way of the world. And so they make me mad. But at the end of the day, I got to learn how to conduct myself. I'm preparing myself for when I be on a big stage. And it be a whole bunch of children, young adults. And I'm up there and I'm ministering and I'm talking to them and telling them about life. And it's so quiet in there, you can hear a pin drop. That's why I'm working on me. That's my purpose for coming on here because I want y'all to recognize who he really is. I'm just saying, all y'all got to do is tap over here on TikTok. All y'all got to do is engage and show your girl some love. All I'm doing is he the messenger and I'm delivering the message. Y'all, the times that we living in right now, we all gonna need it. And don't talk about, oh, well, tomorrow. You ain't promised tomorrow. You believe, but you ain't promised You ain't even promised a second. But I know without a shadow of doubt, that we gonna wake up tomorrow. I know we gonna wake up tomorrow. Because y'all ain't here by accident. Y'all here because he wants you to be here at this appointed time. He wants you to not stress, not worry about things that are out of your control. He wants you to cast all your cares on him. He won't be the man to say, I did it. You know, like people do stuff for us and they want the glory. Well, I paid her bill and I paid this bill and they was about to lose their house, about to lose. No, sister. No, homeboy. God stepped in and showed up and showed out. He just used you, but you don't get the glory. And nephew, why should you think so highly of yourself by you thinking you the Alpha and Omega? No, because y'all know when we go to sleep at night and we close our eyes and you go on to sleep. And when you sleep, then he wake you up. And y'all, some of y'all mind, y'all think y'all just wake yourself up. Y'all just think y'all created yourself. How could y'all possibly believe that y'all created yourself? Y'all don't even have control over your own life. And y'all don't even want to acknowledge him and acknowledge me for delivering the message. And he said, my child ain't asking y'all for nothing. There's a young girl out there, there's a young boy out there that's mentally distressed right now. That you can put a smile on their face by saying, look, just go listen to Miss Ann. She in a wheelchair. She done been pum. She done got married. And she done wind up, with the alphabets, and she undetectable. And she's still living her life. Now, why are you crying? Now, why are you whining? Didn't he make a way all the other times? Wow. Come on, y'all. Y'all be disappointing me when y'all feel some type of way and y'all get caught up in y'all emotions and y'all feelings and y'all don't trust Jehovah. I trust him with all my heart and soul. I really do. I trust him even when I go to doubt and stuff come in your mind and all that. I be saying, Lord, I trust you. And when I wake up in the middle of the night, I say, Lord, thank you. Can I go back to sleep? But when he wake you up in the middle of the night, he trying to have a one-on-one. When your husband over there snoring or your wife over there snoring, he wants you to get up out of that bed, go in the bathroom, even if you ain't going to use it, sit on the toilet and talk to him. Come on, somebody. You can't save her. You can't save him. You got to save you. Ain't nobody else can save me. Nobody else can save me. Nobody else transformed me into the person that I am now. Without him, I'm nothing. And if it weren't for him, I wouldn't even be here right now. He created me. He created me. And he created y'all. But a lot of y'all falling over because y'all don't believe. And it hurt my feelings to know that he been carrying y'all for 30, 40, 50, 20 years. And y'all still don't trust him because y'all don't know him. Y'all don't know him. He said, I would never leave you nor the forsaken you. So why are you worried? Come on, man. I woke up and the lights was out. And I know I paid the light bill. That was the enemy. Girl, get up. I was hot. Get up. And I paid the bill. What I paid it April 7th. And they still turned the lights out. That was a test for me. And I'm on the phone with the lady and I'm raising my verse. And I heard him say, tone it down. And I told the lady, I said, I'm so sorry. I apologize. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You just doing your job. But I was woman enough to take accountability because I'm transparent and I'm living in my truth. Unlike some of y'all. I'm just saying. You know how you been changed when you know you've been changed. When people talk about you, they laugh at you, they say all kind of things about you, and you ignore all the naysayers. And you hear people don't like you, they don't like it for whatever reason, and you still find a reason to smile. Oh, girl, that's what they said. Well, girl, they say they don't like you, and they say you messy. Oh, wow, that's what they said. Y'all don't know where I come from. Because somebody would have called me and told me, they said I was messy. What's their phone number? And who said it? And what she said? And what else she said? Give me a phone number. Mm-hmm. No. Hello? Well, girl, you said I was messy. You said you said, she said, I'm messy, huh? I don't do that no more. Why? Why should I go there? When he said, I'm going to fight your battle. Why should I have to fight a battle that I already won? Come on, somebody. Why should I have to fight a battle on social media when I already won? Yeah, I'm looking at all these people, got all these followers and all these people and this and that. But I remember I was on somebody's platform and I said one day I'm going to get my own YouTube channel. And I had one. I got 2 YouTube channels. One of them I don't know nothing about. I've been trying to shut down. I don't know how to do that. I got this one, but I spoke it in existence and I got it. I got almost 3,000 subscribers. Some people been having a YouTube channel for decades and they ain't even got that. So everything I speak in my life into existence, he manifests. That's why he said he'll never leave me nor to forsake. How you feel? Some of y'all need to go in the room and get on your knees and say, Lord, I'm sorry for not believing in you. I'm sorry for not trusting in you. I'm sorry. And he still got his own open. See, I know. The worst thing in the world you could allow to happen if God take his hands off you. When he take his hands off you, that means you was rebellious and you was doing what you wanted to do instead of what he telling you to do. He telling you to stand. He telling you it's already all right, not going to be all right. He telling you I got you, and you're still doubting him. For what reason? For what reason? People got vineyards and houses and cars they ain't even work for. They ain't even built. A lady called me about a house today, 2 houses. And I say, I'm in a wheelchair. She said, we got 2 of them brand new for a person that's in a wheelchair. Yeah. I ain't got to say a word. I ain't got to say nothing. Because I know who I am. I know who I am. I'm a child of the King. He told me I could have whatever my heart desires. But I don't never want to live above my means. Anything I get, I don't want nobody to come knocking and tell me they got to take it from me because that ain't how he operates. I ain't living like that. I walked away from my house when I was 28 years old. When I get another one, I bet you I'm going to keep it. I bet you I make sure I'm going to keep it and pass it on down to my grandchildren. Generational wealth. What about y'all? And somebody, I don't know you. You want a house and at an older age and you got 2 houses. So why are you trying to block my blessing? Oh, you got to keep up the maintenance and all that. So you think if God bring me through it, he ain't going to bring me through it? Come on, somebody. Stop trying to block other people's blessing because they ain't what you want. You know why I'm preparing myself? Why I want a 4-bedroom house, 2.5 bed or whatever for people that love me and my grandchildren. Because I know one day I'm going to have all my children and my grandchildren in the house with me. I know that's coming soon. So he preparing me. He about to show up and show out to the naysayers. Well, girl, you sure you want that? You sure you want a house? You sure this what you want to do? Just keep on watching. And I'm going to keep on praying. and keep on doing what thus said the Lord. Unlike some of y'all still where y'all at, where y'all was last year and the year before that. And some of y'all still following Aunt May's, and Aunt May's then bypass all of y'all. A lot of y'all. And know why? Because y'all stuck. And that's where y'all won't be. Not to say that y'all can't get the same things that I have or more, but they ain't what y'all want. Y'all won't say what y'all ain't got and what y'all can't afford. My father's rich. And he told me he'll supply my each and every need. And he told me whatever I ask in his name. I'm just saying. Why don't y'all go ahead on and try? I'm just saying. He'll never fail you. Y'all take a chance on marriages. Y'all take a chance on her. You take a chance on him. But y'all don't want to take a chance on Jehovah? Good night. Wow. I done been taking chances after chances. Hey, sister girl, chances. Been married 4 times. So you mean to tell me I could take a chance on marrying somebody that ain't gonna sacrifice, ain't gonna lose their life for me, ain't stood up for me? But I can't take a chance on a man that say I will never leave you nor to forsake you. Whatever chances Jehovah want me to take, I'm here for it. See, that's the problem with a lot of y'all. Y'all won't put these men and these women before the man that said he'll never leave you and forsake you. When this man leave, when this woman leave, that man still there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of us women single and by ourselves for a reason. Because he want us to focus on him. Some of us too good for men. That's why we by ourselves. And we really not by ourselves because we got a good man. I got a man that I know love me without a shadow of doubt. I know he loves me without a shadow of doubt. He said he'll never leave me, nor he'll never hurt me, he'll never deceive me, he'll never lie to me. Unlike the other ones. Why would I not draw closer to him when he been there the whole 9 years? He been there the whole 60 years. So why would not follow him? Why would not believe and trust in him? But this is going to show y'all about yourself. Y'all wake up in the morning, y'all start y'all car up, y'all get on y'all merry way, y'all ride across bridges that man made. And y'all don't even think for a second one screw could have been missing off this bridge that you taking a chance over. But in your mind, you got that much trust in man that made a bridge. Come on, somebody. But y'all can't trust him. You can't trust him for what you want, for what you need. Oh, I forgot. He ain't coming fast enough for some of y'all. Y'all won't just throw him in the microwave and put 2 or 3 minutes and y'all want him just to pop up like some noodles. Just put the noodles in there, put them on 3 minutes and they ready. Nah, he don't work like that. He won't make sure you built for what you asking for. Because everybody not built for what they ask for. I'm just saying. You got to know when to stand and you got to know what you know. See, if I knew what I did, if I knew then what I know now, I would have still had my house at 28. But I was still dealing with my emotions and my feelings. I bought my house too soon because I still was going through a crisis. I still was caught up in my feelings. I wasn't healed yet. And the worst thing you could do in life is go buy cars and houses and all this when you're dealing with your emotion. Because when you're dealing with your emotion, ain't none of that stuff going to make you happy. Because it's going to be like, your body is here with me, but your mind on the other side of town. And some of y'all jump out of one relationship and jump into another one when you still haven't healed from the other relationship. So that means you brought all that toxic shit from that relationship on to the next one. Hey, Chris, knowing that you ain't healed yet. Yeah, you might be slow, but one darn thing for sure. He sure. When you know, you know. And people be on the outside. And I had went somewhere today and I got out of my car and I parked my car in a sign. And I was rolling back to my car and I looked at my car and I said, Lord, I just want to thank you. That's what I said. What you say, baby? Okay. I said, oh, Sheila husband. Tell Sheila, I said, hey. I looked at my car, y'all, and I said, Lord, I want to thank you. Now, the reason why I got a car, but when I got my truck, my BMW truck, I loved the BMW truck because it had a whole lot of space and a lot of room for my wheelchair and all that kind of stuff there. You too. So I got rid of my BMW truck and I got a car. I got an E-Class. So the only thing I really don't like about my car is that the seats are white and stuff like that. And I feel like, I'm to the point to where I'm getting older now. And my arms and stuff, I had grabbed my wheelchair, put it in the car and all that kind of stuff there. I say I should have made a better choice than getting a car. But the only reason why I got a car is because they have the things that you put yourself in on each side. They didn't have that on each side in my truck. So now that I'm getting older, I want to get me another SUV, but I want it to be where it won't sit so high, where I can get in it, because, I need more space. But I looked at my car today, y'all, and my car was shining, and I said, Lord, I just want to say thank you. And I'm not boasting, I'm not bragging, but I have a beautiful car. And I looked at that car, and I said, Lord, thank you, because it's mine. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just got to just look around in your house or look at your wife or look at your husband and say, Lord, thank you. You got a husband. You got a wife. Somebody wish they had a husband or a wife and they don't have it. So if you got somebody good to you, Chris, Sheila, y'all good to one another, man, stay together. Because a lot of people ain't doing that. I commend you, a husband and a wife. I commend y'all to stay together. And at the end of the day, yeah, y'all have little bumps and bruises, little stuff be happening, but the last thing you could do is infidelity. Okay, the last thing you could do is the infidelity. That's some stuff that you really can't come back from, even though that person forgive you, you forgive them, but all their life, if y'all stay together, that's gonna be in their mind that you cheated on them, you deceived them, or you portrayed them. They're gonna always, even though a person cheat on you, forgive them, but you still in your mind, you still thinking about the fact that they cheated on you when they didn't have that to do. And they got a lot of people out here that's forgiving. Thank you, Chris. They got a lot of people out here is forgiving their spouses and willing to give them another chance. But at the end of the day, how you could say you forgive me, but every time we get in a fuss or argument, you bring it back up. Oh, Ricky Lee. Oh, all right. So how can y'all grow something if you say, well, we gonna make this work and I forgive you? If you forgive somebody, when mad they come, you're not supposed to throw it in their face. Because if you forgive them, you're supposed to not look back, just look ahead. So if y'all still bickering about something that you were supposed to be forgiven, that means it's over. It's doomed. It's no coming back. But if y'all done moved on and y'all done forgave each other sincerely and you ain't never did it again, she ain't never, because you can lie to the people some of the time, but you can't lie to some of the people all the time. You can lie on the outside, on the flesh, but inside, what you're doing adult, gonna come to the light. You're gonna be exposed. And God exposes all. Love you more. we all get exposed. So if you're not living right, if you married and you got somebody good, right, and you got somebody good, hold on to them. If it's work, hold on to it. Because at the end of the day, if people ain't staying together for love no more. It's all about stability. It's all about what you could do for me, what I could do for you. It's not about love no more. And it's not 50-50. Some women feel like, oh, well, he should pay all the bills. Why he got to pay all the bills? Oh, Mookie live in Slidell, and he got a house in Slidell in Uptown. So where do where is it that it's 50-50? Why it's gotta be, oh well, he gotta take care of me and he gotta pay all the bills and this and that and all that kind of stuff there. People not doing 50-50 no more. And that, to me, I don't care how y'all feel. I feel like if a man treats you good, you should treat him good. If a man buy you flowers, you should buy him cologne. If a man makes sure you straight, you should make sure he's straight. Yeah, especially if y'all cling to each other and became one. Even though we talked about that yesterday, the separation of the bank account. Y'all know money is the root of all evil. The majority of the marriage don't last because somebody be lying about the money. I'm just saying. First of all, I want everybody just to draw closer to him. Only what we do for Christ gonna last. All the worldly stuff and the worldly possession and all that shit still gonna be here when we unalive and gone. But long as we here, we supposed to be a prime example. We supposed to be making an example for somebody else, some young boy, some young girl. We supposed to, if God allow us to be here, I'm about to be 60 July the 3rd. I am an inspiration to a lot of young people around the world. And I promise you, I'm going to leave my mark here before I leave this earth. And it's going to be a good one. And by this year, I'm going to be going all around the world, speaking to the youth, the young girls, the young boys, and some older people too, the young adults too, because they need it just as much as the young people. People want to hear people that they know for sure they went through something. But all these young people out here, they lying, they deceiving y'all all on the internet. They doing it for likes and views and content. Go find somebody else like me that's willing to tell the truth about their life. Find somebody else like me and tell her, come link up with me. I didn't ask a lot of people, you want to link up, and guess what? They don't respond. But it's okay. And I be all on their page, liking their pictures and liking their videos and all that, and they don't even like mine back. But I say, you know what? It's all good. It's all good. One monkey don't stop no show. Because guess what? When you don't link up now, you're going to wish you had to link up. I'm saying, I know where I'm going. I be trying to give them a little opportunity to catch me now. Catch me now. Because in a minute, you ain't going to be able to catch me. I'm just saying. I ain't begging y'all to get y'all life right. I'm asking y'all to get y'all life right. Because it's just the beginning. Look at the news. Look at reality. If you don't have Jehovah in your life, your child or your mama, your daddy, or your grandchildren could be your worst enemy. The people that you love the most could turn on you. That's because you don't know. You don't know who to go to. You trust in your son, your daughter-in-law, your son-in-law, the mama, the daddy, the grandma, the grandpa, and all us have different spirits. If it's a person that don't know God, ain't trying to live right, they self-fulfill you. They liars, backbiters, cheaters, deceitful. They jealous people. They got mothers jealous of daughters, daughters jealous of mother, sons jealous of daddy, daddy jealous of son, grandmas, grandpas, auntie, uncle. They got families that's jealous of family members. You ain't got to do people nothing for them to dislike you. You can love everybody, but I'm going to leave you with this. Everybody don't love you. You could be on here and say, Miss Ann, I love everybody. Everybody don't love you. There's a lot of people that don't like you. And you're so gullible and so lovable, but they got people don't like you for no reason. Just for you being gullible and lovable. You don't do nobody nothing. You stay in your own lane, you mind your own business, and people still don't like you. That's the way of the world. And you're supposed to have an attitude. Oh, well, I don't care. Don't worry about somebody not liking you. Why should you be bothered about somebody not liking you? Take care of you, put some clothes on, and do what make you happy. I'm just saying, whatever make you happy, do what make you happy. Because I know I'm going to do what make me happy, whether they be mad or not. Because when I leave and go get in that car outside, I ain't got to be with nobody. I can get on the highway and the byways, and I could go wherever I want to go, wherever I feel like I want to go. And ain't nobody come, where you going like that? Where you going? Why you got to get your toes done? Why you got to put on that? Why you got to smell like that? Why you... No. I'm going to do me. And a lot of y'all should feel the same way. If your spouse, you either going to get on the trolley ride or you're going to get left behind. You don't need nobody controlling you, telling you when you got married, he ain't say he control you or she control you or you can't enjoy your life. Y'all can enjoy your life together, but y'all got to respect one another. If you got somebody and they disrespecting you and you disrespecting them, somebody got to move around because that's toxic. But if you got somebody, every time you put some clothes on and you won't go out with the girls and all that, but if you go out with the girls, just know that you married and they not. You can't do what the girls doing. You got a husband at home that's waiting for you. You got a wife at home that's waiting for you. You can't do what the single boys doing. You can't do what the single women's do. You got to respect your vows. If your husband don't want to go out and you won't go out, you know what time to come inside. But if you come inside at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, you would want him to come inside at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So why would you do it? I'm just saying. So I love y'all. Tomorrow is Friday. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'm off on weekends. So God be the glory. Y'all get your house in order. And at the end of the day, shut a life to somebody that need to eat. Somebody going through on here. Somebody be saying, Miss Ann, please don't go. Somebody on here don't want me to go. Somebody saying, damn, can you just stay on here a little bit longer? No, I'm not staying on here a little bit longer because when I be asking y'all to do stuff, y'all don't do it when I ask y'all. So I got to put y'all in timeout, and y'all need to start coming to my YouTube channel so we could be on one accord. Hey, Mama D. And when we get on one accord, that way I can ask y'all to do stuff and y'all can ask me to do stuff. Until y'all treat me right, I'm going to put y'all in timeout. I'm working, people. Tomorrow I come on at 7. I'm on YouTube. Thank y'all for the 21 likes. And it be more people than that, y'all. I got a lot of trolls. I got a lot of pickaboos. It's okay. They still listening and lurking and flipping and tripping and tossing and turning. Right string on yo-yo over here. But anyway, tomorrow I'll be on at 7 Central Time. 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. in New Orleans. For the people on TikTok, thank y'all for the 6,000 likes on TikTok. When I come on here again on TikTok, we're going to try to at least get to 100,000 likes because it been times I got to 200,000 likes. It don't cost y'all nothing to press tap, 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 tap. The same finger you put up when you're leaving out the church and you don't want nobody to know you're dipping out. The same finger. So thank y'all on TikTok. Thank y'all over there on Facebook. But after this, after I see how we interact and all that, all y'all need to come to YouTube. Because I'm working, people, but I'm not getting paid. So if y'all come to YouTube, maybe your girl could get a box of Depend. I'm just saying. Y'all not going to buy them. Y'all know y'all not going to buy the Depends. So why not let me work and get my own box of Depends? I'm just saying. Hey, Tammy. So I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7. Tomorrow is Friday. Some of y'all gonna be going out, running the streets or whatever. I'm off on Friday, on Saturdays and Sunday, but I will be at the same place, same time tomorrow. And tomorrow, I'm not asking y'all to press the like and share and all that. Y'all should be already, like y'all go on people page and y'all be ready. Y'all should be ready to share, subscribe, like, and show your girl some love. So TT, Tammy, I love y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm in and out. I end that one on TikTok. So Facebook, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And don't forget to share the live. Because y'all been playing with me on Facebook. I don't want to see 2 shares. I want to see more than it's 11 people up there by the eyes. So y'all should be sharing the live. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put y'all in timeout. I promise y'all I am. Okay, I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Last not least, my favorite people is. So for the last few days, I felt my favorite people. Thank y'all for being here. Mm-hmm. Thank y'all for loving me, Sandra, Angie, Wanda, Pam, Linda, Mama. Thank y'all for being my loyal people that always show me love. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Kisses. Mm-mm-mm.